waiting for this all my life. I feel it in my veins, feel it in my blood. You know I can't stop till I'm good and done. I'm gonna push it harder, gonna climb up higher. It's like I just can't miss. I was made for this. I show the world I'm stronger, prove it to them I'm a fighter. I can't help but win. I was made for this. Yeah, I was made for this. I was made for this.
Good morning. It's 6:30 on Sunday, September the 17th. We're breaking camp, getting all our bedding and stuff rolled up, and anyway, we're getting an early start this morning, trying to get everything packed up to start the trip home. So come on and go with us back to Virginia. Well, it's noon, so 5.5 hours to break camp, but that was because we have finagled coolers and had to get meat from the barn, and it's been a disaster. Not a disaster, it's just been a big puzzle that's hard to figure out. And it was all janked up because we normally put 2 4x4s under a Yeti cooler so we can put propane bottles underneath it. Well, we don't have that many propane bottles to take home because we burned like 8 of them. So we don't need them, so we didn't put them under it. Well, what that does though is it lifts the lid of the Yeti cooler 4 inches and lets another cooler slide back like ½ inch further. And we had the whole thing packed and we couldn't get the other coolers in, so we had to change the whole way we pack this thing. It is all jacked up. But anyway, it's all in there. It's all in there. It's hard to believe. It's all in there. Here we are. We're ready to go home. Load it up. We look like elk hunters. We may not be elk hunters, but we might look like them. So, main thing I want to point out about all this is, do you see what is in the window? That's right. So, the truck is all muddy. Blueberries are just getting ripe. Kevin's talking to the meat processor. So, sounds like he's good with the meat processor. We're going to hit the road, drop some trash off, get some gas, start drinking coffee, and start driving for the next 4 days. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get home. If I got to put ice in my coolers, it's going to be a nightmare, but we'll grind whatever grist the mill requires. That's public land, do-it-yourself, elk hunting, brother. Praise the Lord. We'll interview some more stuff later. We want to get on the road. We want to get Kevin's meat, so check in with you later. So we just prayed, and it is noon on the money, and we are getting started heading east. I normally make predictions and guess and tell you what time I'm going to get home, but I'm not doing that because I don't know how much time we're going to spend getting Kevin's meat. And I don't know what we're going to have to do with my elk if I have to get in the cooler to replace ice. I really want to put dry ice on it. There's no room. There's freaking no room in the cooler for it. So, live and learn, bro. Anyway, 125 quart Yeti and 120 quart K2, which is just like a Yeti. And that's all you can do to fit bull elk in those 2 coolers. But they're in there. Sit on them. Ratchet strap them down to get the gaskets to seal and close. But we're good. Kevin's pouring coffee. We're going to hit the road right now. I'm going to share a little bit of video as we make our trip out. It might be the last time we're ever able to hunt here, but make the most of it. God's been so good to us. Come on and go with us. Let's eastbound and down, load it up in the truck. We're going to do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Here we go. All that's pretty true.
And we're eastbound.
We are eastbound. Eastbound and down. In there, pour to get that broadhead out of that elk. It's a pretty big blessing. Lord, help me get that thing out of there, because that's going to really be bad. And I couldn't get nothing to come out because it was down through it all. So The sun is hot, ain't it?
Blazing.
Man, it's blazing hot. That is a fact. Alright, here we go. Hard road, eastbound and down. Coming home. Hate to see it end. Ready to go home, right?
Yep. Ready to be home.
Yeah, ready to be home. Yeah, not ready for
going home.
ready for 2 days. That's where we just got gas, marathon, because that's what the last few days have been.